Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a while. Where even was I on this game? I can't remember. It was taxing, I'm sure. The Outpost. Can I even remember these levels? Oh, this was like the submarine sort of thing and the ice, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, The Outpost, level 52. Quite big. I can lose 4 lemmings. Those are deflector blocks and not trapdoors, right? Yeah, there's 2 trapdoors at the top. The other wooden bits at the bottom are deflector blocks. And they're both heading inwards, I guess? Yes, they are. All right. I assume these guys have an opening. Yeah. Hold on, that's at the bottom of the tower. Okay. That's interesting that camera 3 is pointing at... There are roads that go out from each of these, which is quite weird. So it looks like... we have no floaters, so someone's going to need to start digging down. Are we going to lose one of our lemmings if we do that? Because they're both going to hit this at the same time. One of them's just going to keep walking, right? I guess that's what's happening. I don't see what else I could possibly do. So these are all going to come down. They're all going to get trapped in here. And, oh no, this way's death. So once they're all down here and they're all stuck here, I can send them all off as one blob this way. What's going to happen? They're going to walk up here. They're going to hit the deflector block. They're going to fall down. And then it looks like I have 3 bashers that need to bash through all of these. It's really interesting that this goes up and deflects and then falls down. I guess that's so they don't walk back the same way. They all walk this way and drown. I have, after doing all of that, I have exactly 1 turner to spare. What does that mean? What about... I wonder if... Can I turn the digger and have him be the only lemming that is facing this way? I think that's what I've got to do, right? So one of these guys, I turn, and then the other one, that did not go according to plan, or maybe it did. No, he kept walking. I think I need to turn the digger, basically, so that the whole rest of the crowd gets stuck while the digger is facing this way, and all the rest sort of bounce like this. That's my plan. Oh, I can't turn the digger with this guy because it's facing the wrong way. Right, that's why it didn't work. Right, if he goes to do that... Yeah, because he'll only dig lemmings, turn lemmings coming from that direction. Okay. Then I still only want 1 lemming to really be turned. So one of these first 2 is going to be a digger and the other ones are just going to die. I guess I need to set a very specific release rate here. Yeah, okay, I kind of think that might be it. Let's find out. 2 lemmings have died already, but I guess that's fine. I would really like to know what's going on here. So it looks like the whole crowd, there is one lemming who is against the crowd, I hope. I believe I can do this to cycle through all the lemmings, can't I? Yes, that's something that I learned from before when I'm in this view. So it looks like one guy's doing the right thing anyway. The question is, which direction is he going to come out at the end? Because I want one guy to go ahead and do all the bashing and then send the rest of the crowd with me. It depends how lucky I get here, I guess. Where is the crowd now? This is one hell of a long dig, isn't it? Which way out does he come? It's looking bad. Yeah, there we go. There was one lemming, but he's come out the wrong way. Fine. What I think I can do instead is turn the lemming the other way. Yes, there we go. So the turner himself went past because he got released by the digger and he turned one of them. Where is the crowd? Here it is. So I think I've got this. Yeah, there we go. So this guy's going to go ahead, smash through these blocks, and then the crowd will follow him. And that's it. This didn't really need to be 3 separate digs. I guess it could have been one extremely long dig, but, you know, there's something more to do, I guess. And then I'll release the crowd once I start the third bash, I guess. I've been calling this digs and bashes. I've got to get it right. I call all sorts of terrain removal digs. Maybe I'll turn the crowd now. I don't want them to take too long to get to the exit. I'm not sure how nice the time limit is here. There we go. It's one thing I always remember after a long period away from this game. The camera controls. How could I forget? The absolute state of them. There we go, that should be it. And there's one lemming left who is a turner. I think I have one spare than the requirement here, which is nice. Yeah, I did. There we go. Where is he? Where? Okay, I have no idea where I was. There we go, that was the outpost. Very good. Just a simple trick. Complementary lemmings. Yikes. Okay, what's going on here? I can't point at the mouse. I'm only allowed to lose 2. That's what's important here. This is the only place you can really get an accurate view of that. So what's happening? These guys are on the path to the exit, but there is a one-way block in the way, and this block as well. So there's 2 blocks in the way. Almost seems like I want someone to mine through this after climbing up from this direction. Possibly. And bash through here? Possibly. Wait, is that... No, hang on. No. Oh, that's why I was confused. So you cannot climb this, basically, is what that's saying. Fine. Maybe I bomb from the top? I don't know. This is really thin here. That's important because that means you can't bomb this. And this as well. So, okay, good to catch that. We have a climber. We can send one guy up. He will bounce around, come this way. And that's what he does. What's all this about? Sorry, let me get the camera into a spot. So if I can turn him around, he can come back this way. It's interesting that there's this gap here. And that brings him to here. Now I've only got one climber and I have one turner. The crowd never need to turn. So how do I... That is a climbable surface, okay. Alternatively, the crowd can be turned this way and can walk up these steps. Why would I ever want to do that? I don't know. Maybe I would want to send just one guy this way. Somehow get someone else from the crowd here, send one guy, blow him up. And then he ends up over here. I don't know. I would like to think that this was a bash, but also I need to turn someone around when they are on this side. And that seems very difficult because that's just the exit and there's no blockers. How would I turn someone around when they got onto this side? The only way over here... no, maybe I go underneath. Maybe this is it. Right, maybe what I do is I bomb down here and I actually bash over here. Maybe I don't climb over this. Maybe I go under it. In which case, or I can mine down from here and then bash. Possibly. So I'm going to try something. It's obviously wrong, but I'm going to try it. Oh no, this isn't going to work. I was then going to climb up this wall, but obviously that's going to fail, isn't it? Yeah, he's just going to get stuck in there. Okay, never mind. Abort. Just so few skills. 2 bombers. 2 bombers. What happens if I bomb at the top of this? Let's find out. I can set him to a climber already, actually. The fact there's only one climber is difficult here. Oh, no, trapdoor, don't get in the way. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. In fact, this is about the time, isn't it? Probably too late. No. So bombers don't really lose a lot of height. Looking at that, sorry, this camera, hang on. Yeah, that's really not much height difference that they make. I'd really want to use the bomber. That is enough if I bomb twice there, interestingly. Hang on. Maybe. Can I mine here instead? Well... Almost like, is there some way to do the mine here? Sorry, this is all over the place. And then have the miner turn around, and then the climber goes back this way. And then he bombs out here, and that lets the rest of the crowd go underneath. But he would need a way to take out both of these. One of which... hang on. I think I've got an idea. I think I've got it. He's going to mine down this, and then he's going to bomb when he's here, and that's going to let the crowd through. Right. Where do I mine? It can't be too low, so it would have to be, I don't know, here? And then he wants to bomb, like when he's halfway climbing up this wall, so that he takes that one out as well, I think. But not much of the floor. So that's my plan. I've got to do this way earlier. Probably not. Oh, when he's climbing that wall. Oh, that's not what I thought that would be. Okay, I need to bomb much, much earlier. Maybe one of these guys is the bomber, and they stop him from being able to climb up. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, this is going to be quite difficult, isn't it? Not you. You, possibly? No. Maybe you. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, absolutely perfect. Someone came in, let the crowd through, right? And let the climber turn around. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Now the climber is going to be able to bomb this wall when he just about starts climbing it, and that will let the crowd bash underneath the one-way wall. I think I've got this. The turner, I guess, is just not needed. Let's see. This is going to be tricky. What's the timing on this? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And there we go. I didn't need a turner at all. Oh no. Oh. That was not perfect. He needed to be a bit higher up. Okay. Well, it was mostly okay. We can follow the replay and then we can bomb him slightly later. Come on, spin the camera around. Yes, there we go. This is even better this time. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, there we go. That should be everyone, with 1 turner to spare. Was never needed. Brilliant. That was a very good level, that was. Well, that was something that looked completely impossible until very precise, but very satisfying when I did it. Very good. The Claw. Circus. It's been a while since I saw a circus level, possibly. I can't remember. 60 lemmings, only 30 to be saved. There's 2 trapdoors. Interestingly, if I could save them all from 1 trapdoor, then that would make this easy. What's up with that blue and yellow structure? Is that the only safe way down? It could well be. I bet you there's no diggers or anything like that. Yeah, there's not, unsurprisingly. So they're both going to come here. Looks like they're going to come down. They want me to both turn. And then they're at 2 different angles. How is this not just a big... Do I not just use a lot of turners here? I'm confused. Like, how do I need to do anything other than use turners here? Let me see if I can figure out what's going on. In fact, I can send the whole crowd in the same direction, can't I? Well, I'd better not. I won't mix them up. I'm a little bit confused as to how, with 20 turners, this can possibly be difficult. But it could be this that's the problem. This doesn't look very pleasant. Like, is this some sort of turn proof? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, so you can't actually turn. That's what makes this difficult. So the problem is that the turner always wants to walk to the end of the block, but this is not a full block. So you can't actually turn here, and the same is also true of this. Sorry, let me get to it here. You can't actually turn around. Very interesting. This looks like steel. I've got 4 floaters and I've got 2 climbers. So the floaters can come down. The climbers look like they're going to need to do something. So I can merge the crowds into one, and I can use 2 turners to effectively act like a blocker. So I could like trap all of the lemmings in this bit. I then need some way to effectively catch them. Like, where am I aiming for? Okay, yeah, this level seems trivial. It's like, no, it's very difficult. 2 bashers and 3 builders. I need to do something, probably climb up this, bash and build so that they turn around, and then like build up here. Feels bad. Problem is I can't turn on a builder. So if I'm going to build something to catch lemmings on, it has to be something that they can safely... What am I trying to say? They can safely handle. So it's almost like I want to go up here and do 3 builds in that direction so that they can all be caught coming off of there. In order to... The problem there, though, is how do I free the crowd? If I've got the crowd trapped like here, how do I get them past the turners unless I use an extra builder? So it's almost like you could have 4 lemmings come down. Almost your first turner is there. He sends 4 floaters down. The second one catches the crowd. They build up, and then somehow I free them from the clutches of those horrible turners. But I don't know how to do that. There's no way to just blow up one of the turners, for example. Tricky. Because I need somewhere to catch all of the lemmings and can then free them from later. Can I bash this out? That's a question. Or does this metal mean I can't bash? Okay, so it looks like metal, but actually I can. Well, that's good, because what that means is that all of this crowd can be bounced this way. Then I can let the first 4 from this direction go. And then I can dig this turner out, you see, later. So those 4 will go. And yeah, you're a floater. And then this guy here will become a turner and turn the crowd this direction. And that essentially acts as a blocker trap for everyone. In the meantime, I get to deal with these guys. So I want you, when you land, to turn that direction. I then want 2 climbers, and one of the lemmings I guess I just wasted by accident. Well, never mind. Actually, maybe the final lemming can... Ooh. There's something in the way of the exit there. Well, it doesn't matter. I've got loads of turners. We can optimise the rest later. And we've got plenty of save requirement. Right, so I need to figure out... They go across by 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have no idea how long that needs to be or where I need to start building from. I'm going to assume not to the end. No, they only go... Oh, these are twice as big bricks. I didn't realise this might be a problem. This might be a problem as well. This is probably too low a ceiling. No, it should have been fine if I'd have built from a more sensible place. Oh, no, wait. Ugh, think in 3D. Come on. There we go. That's fine. So now if I can get them all to come off down here, and then I can just turn everyone into the exit, right? So all I need now is a way of turning everyone in that direction. And to do that, I need to free these crowds. Let's get them all in. Let's get the guy, one of the guys at the back here. And this. So all the lemmings will be coming from this direction, so I want to try and catch as many as I can and maintain Right, so I lost a few, but it doesn't matter. So that was a bunch of them falling off there because I didn't catch them all. So these guys are now coming down safely. And at this point, I have 15 spare, and I've got 3 turners in the wild, 4 turners that currently exist. So I've got 10 lemmings I can lose. I think I should be good here. And that should be a safe drop. Yeah. Now I just want to turn everyone towards the exit. Okay, that's good. I've got the guy in front. Excellent. And you're in front too, so that's good. Ah, this has got 2 exits. Okay, interesting. I think this is a single lemming. And then I've got a whole bunch of them. Might miss some here, but I should still be good. Yeah, there we go. I think I've done it. Yeah, look at that. Brilliant. That was a very good level, that was. Yeah, really taking advantage of 3D. Just it feels like a more classic style level. But 3D, that's really cool. Level 55, walk the plank. This is going to be like a pirate ship. It is. Oh, game's really chugging, trying to get this to load. There's a spring after the plank. That's interesting. Where's the entrance? Well, the exit is down on that little island over there. Looks like I'm going to need to get a lemming to do a bunch of building. Someone to go ahead. 4 lemmings, 3 to be saved. Well, that's good to know. So I guess they're coming out of here. And then there's a deflector block. And they go along the plank. And what happens? I have 4 floaters. But a float's not good enough. Is that spring aligned with the plank? Wow, I really can't tell. Yes, it is. But I'm going to need someone to build and have someone land on that. Where does the spring even go? And is it aligned with this deflector block? Yes, it is. I have no idea where that spring's going to take them. Can I see the platform anywhere? Oh, I've just noticed that there is actually 4 entrances, so they're not going to be coming out in a nice, slow pattern. You can sort of see it on the map here, but I don't think I can go down there and find out. I bet the camera can't make it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go in there. Well, let's see how this works out. 2 climbers as well. Okay, that's interesting. Hang on. There's a climber deflector block here. That's good to know. This ship is curved. With another climber deflector block. So they'll get trapped in a corner if you give them a climber there. How would you ever get them there, though? That's the question. Because there's no turner. And is this not the only deflector block? Because that's not one. It's quite hard to see. There's a deflector block that's climber proof. If they turn around and come back... Oh no, that allows someone to be deflected from there. I can't tell if these two turns are in exactly the same place. That one is aligned. And so is that one. So the ones at the back are just sort of a loop. Whoa, how very strange. If I build over this deflector, then they all just walk to their death, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. I need to find out where the spring goes. Actually, I bet the spring's up here, isn't it? This will be where the spring goes. Yeah, there it is. I found it at last. So anyone who lands on the spring ends up in here. In line with the post, they can climb out this direction, float down, and can then find their way to the rest. So I need to send 3 of them onto the spring. That's how I see this. Where are these lemmings? One of them needs a floater. There you go, you're all floaters. Oh, I only got 2 climbers. But I'm allowed to lose 1 lemming. Right, fine. Hopefully it's just 1 build to get to this spring. Yes. One of them's not going to hit the spring, is he? He's too close. That's fine. I will... Now, I'll let one of them drown. And I'll focus on this. Yep, so he gets sprung off. And hopefully he does too. Yes, he does. This guy's quite high up. That was not long enough to build. That's a problem. I have to build slightly back. I think I... that's a bit of a problem. Wait, is that even long enough for 1 builder? I think it is. Really hard to judge distances here. Maybe that would have been fine. I could have just built an extra time and seen how it worked. Let's try that again. Now I'm going to go... No, there's no shortcut camera there. I'm going to turn you both into climbers now. And I just hope that you guys will do the right thing. I'd really like you to stop building right now. I think you might be going too far. Actually, you might be all right. Now we find out that actually I'm missing a builder here. Oh, okay, that was just right. Oh. This needs 2 builders. That's a problem. That means what I need is the guy who misses the spring actually builds twice here. And then I need some way for these guys to not spring again. Oh, okay, this is a lot worse than this is a lot harder than I thought. I think I have to do some timing with the floaters to squash the lemmings together. I can't adjust release rates because they all release at the same time. So I need someone to build, and then I want 2 of them to spring, 1 of them to start building here. I guess the last one dies, but that needs 2 builds. After the spring. And then he needs 2 builds here. So that's my 5 builders. I can then climb those 2 out. But how do they avoid the spring a second time? If I get them squished together enough, 1 of them can bypass the spring. But that's only 1 of them. Well, okay, let's try. I'm going to set them all to be floaters again. Just in advance. I thought I'd find all of these guys. There's one. There's you. Okay, so 2 of you are squished together. 1 of you is going to go ahead, and then the other one's just going to follow. So you will bypass that spring. No. And all 3 of them got springed anyway. When I think I wanted... It's almost like I want him and the last lemming to both survive, but there's no way that he had time, right? Let's try that again, but not miss the builder. I think there's going to be floater timing here, because there's a reason why it's a long drop, and that is to assign floaters. That's my thought. So I want that guy, you see, to be closer, so he gets assigned a floater quite late, and then he bypasses the spring. That's my thought. The problem is then dealing right, because you're allowed to lose 1 lemming, that lemming will hit the spring a second time and be stuck. That's my thought. Like that, the guy who's going to lose is when they hit this spring, he will catapult up here, but he will be facing the wrong way. He will climb out this direction. And then he will actually fall down there, travel here, fall down, climb up, bounce. Oh, he will eventually come back, but it's going to take him a long time to come back. And he'll just be trapped in a loop, right? Like, there's no way I'm going to time that a second time. I don't think so. But interesting to know that he will eventually make his way back. That's it's interesting. Yeah, and unfortunately one of them's just stuck in here. I haven't really got that much time. I can't sit around and wait for one guy to take forever. So first one springs. Second one makes it past. Fine. He gets to the exit. But, yeah, see, so now this guy's going round this really long loop. Oh no, he's not going to make it round. He's just going to climb to his death. Okay, fine. So I do not want to assign floater straight away this time. Don't assign them till I need them. The last guy can be assigned now because I want him. I think the last two are okay, but I want the last guy to be as far away as possible from this guy. So these two will will float as late as possible. Or as early as possible. No, as late as possible. There we go. And you should make it past this spring, I hope. If you don't, it's a problem. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, fine. I actually want the third lemming to be a floater, but I want the fourth lemming to have caught up slightly. But not too much. So these two I catch near the bottom. Third one I catch a little bit after he's fallen. Missed. Gotcha. Do I have time? I think so. To set off the builder first. Yeah, it looks like I do. Yes. There we go. Good enough, I think. I hope. He is pretty close behind. But he should make it past the spring. Yes. I'm going to kick off this builder and then I'm going to add the climbers. Or set the climbers, sorry. This is closer. Come on. Oh, I'm not high enough. Well. Really hope I'm not too late. Could have just swapped back to camera one, couldn't I? Oh, this is close. Yes! Look at that. Perfect. Two of them come in. And now I want only one of them to hit the spring. Hopefully they'll do that. They might be too far apart. I hope not. Yes, and that's it. Oh, and the other one had died already. Excellent. Yeah, that was quite tricky, but very good, actually. Yeah, very clever use of the mechanics. I like springs used as traps, like in the original Lemmings, sort of, here, but not quite. It's pretty cool, actually. It's good use of the mechanics in this game. Join me next time for Ultimate Lemger Warrior. I think that's long enough for today. Okay, thank you and goodbye.